day! What a day of football! What a day of football! Welcome back to football news today. Well, not really football news today, but there you go. It is just football talk, but basically, football news today. Inter Milan vs Juventus preview, and we are going to have a more discussion on Liverpool versus Manchester United and confirmed team news about that. But the main thing of this episode is Inter Milan vs Juventus preview in the Serie A. I thought, why not? Because we haven't done much other leagues, have we? So yeah, Serie A. So Inter Milan vs Juventus preview. Also talking more talk about Liverpool versus Manchester United ahead of obviously today. It takes place at 4. So yeah, there's a lot to cover in this episode. But yeah, we're going to focus on Inter Milan vs Juventus and have quite a lot of talk about Liverpool vs Manchester United. So drop a like on the video, please, guys. Subscribe if you are new. I think we should get into this video, shall we? Good plan. Right, so Inter Milan vs Juventus is taking place tonight at 7:45 UK time. But I was thinking about this match. I thought, oh yeah, Inter Milan might fancy this. Antonio Conte might actually fancy this. But who knows what the match will come out of. Because it's Antonio Conte. So Pirlo faces his former manager Antonio Conte, has taken over the Juventus dugout last summer, and there's a lot on the line. I think there is a lot on the line. A lot on the line to come, eh? So build up. So yeah, having honestly missed out on the Serie A title to Juventus last season, Inter Milan are once again second in the table. This time 3 points behind AC Milan of 17 games, suffering an early setback through defeat against AC Milan as part of a run in which they just won 1 of 5 Serie A games. Conte's men revived themselves to become their rivals' closest title challengers. Inter won the next 8 Serie A games, including a 2-0 victory over second place Napoli to leapfrog the Partenopea, opening a small gap between themselves and the rest of the top 4. However, that gap has been cut to 3, with Inter winless in their past 2 games, losing to Sampdoria and drawing with third place Roma, though they do have a game in hand on the latter. For defending champions Juventus, who were looking for a 10th consecutive title, it has been a case of overcoming a slow start. The Bianconeri drew 3 of their opening 5 games and saw 1 postponed, which left them in an unfamiliar position. Yes, so position in the bottom half of the table, but a run of good wins, including one against AC Milan and their unbeaten start, mixed with other results going their way, has been Juventus climb up to 4th, 4 points behind Inter with the game in hand. Although there's been some early doubts surrounding Pirlo and his style of play, he has managed to pass his big domestic test so far, but this might be his biggest. Because that previous game against Genoa and Fiorentina, there have been some good lineups, but will they stick? Because Inter Milan have got a very strong team going into this one, and yeah, so Inter and Juventus were totally cited for their Coppa Italia wins. Obviously, yeah, though they both needed extra time to make it through and should return to full strength for tonight, and it's gonna be very tough. It's going to be very tough because, especially over Morata, I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows what's going to happen for this one? Because the team views are right at your way right now. Yeah, so they should obviously return to full strength, and we're going to have a very strict talk about Liverpool vs Manchester United any minute now. Yeah, so for the big game today, ultimate match, you heard there, but what will happen for this one? I don't know. We're going to hear some thoughts from some people, Jamie Carragher and Neville. Yeah, so we're going to have a talk about this game, but see if I do agree. Oh, hang on, guys. Wait. Level. Oh, of course. To talk about this game, it'll be interesting to hear some predictions for some people of this game. Yeah, so we'll hear from Michael Owen to start with. He states his prediction for Liverpool vs Manchester United. So yes, will the Sheds boys in a goalless draw? So Michael Owen thinks of as a goalless draw, but I don't quite agree with that, to be honest. A goalless draw for Michael Owen. I think I do understand his gist of his prediction there, but I don't think it is good enough for a clash like this. But yeah, we will state the team news. But yeah, Liverpool vs Manchester United, big game in the Premier League, right? Because it's a top of the table clash, and on Tuesday night was it? Yeah, Tuesday night it was a big night, and Manchester United fans celebrating like mad about that game, and yeah, and we'll just hear some.
Itself, so that's not necessary that there's a professional.
It's top scorer Salah, but Salah hasn't been that consistent with his goals, has he? But this is going to be a game where Liverpool just open up, and hopefully they'll give Manchester United a game. But we'll see how attacking Manchester United will go. I kind of agree with what Klopp was saying the other day, just then. And only just saying here, big game for the fans, and it is. But no fans in stadium will sound odd for this one, and it does. But top of the table at the moment. But wins 9 for Liverpool, 11 wins for Manchester United, draws 6, draws 3, losses 2, losses 3. Goals per game, Liverpool be more consistent, but both of these teams have both had 5 clean sheets. Yeah, so did you know Manchester United? Nah, this is a very good. This good. You know. Manchester United last away defeat in the Premier League was at Anfield, losing 2-0 in January 2020. Obviously, that was when Bruno joined one last year, January. But I think this is a very good big game. And talking about this game, that I agree with what both managers are saying there. It was a big game, but Klopp. Yeah. Well, Klopp is exactly right. He needs those players out, doesn't he? But yeah, can Liverpool's players just continue though, just play like they were last season? I don't know, but they should play like last season, and they will go out big. Obviously, play behind closed doors. It'll be a tough game, and hopefully we will see. Liverpool 2-1 prediction is quite some interesting. Give some interesting predictions, I think. But yeah, give me the predictions for that, and Inter Milan versus. And Inter Milan vs Juventus as well. So yeah, thank you guys. That was a good video. Inter Milan vs Juventus preview and Liverpool vs Manchester United and to talk about that. Yeah. See you guys.